On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. One strike now from Cole. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Nope.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. At plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, George.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, a reigning batting champion in the American League. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Curveball that time, not even close. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kinsler over to his right, and that retires the side. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .333 hitter.
Calhoun.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Cozart in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Just missing here, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Cozart is there to make the catch, and the side is... So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Springer is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Justin Upton now, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pulled into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. That's a tough take. 2 out, nobody on. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Evan.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good shot.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready now, Brian McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Trout on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Little dribbler up the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's Albert now as we begin the top of the fourth.
Now for the Angels, the designated
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. One strike now from Cole. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Zach Kozar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is. Digging in now, Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Right fielder.
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He popped out in his first trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw won't get him. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. A dive, and he can't hang on. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Evan Gattis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. Here's George Springer. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Valbuena is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead cold guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Fouled off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now and stepping in, Ian Kinsler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again. Jose
For the Astros, second baseman, Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Your attention, please.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Number 64.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Now batting, right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Reddick.
Popped him up. Valbuena over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit? Or
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Evan Gattis now standing in. He's off to a fast start in this. One, 2 for 2. Jim Johnson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Altuve for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Cole has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he is in there. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's 0 for 5. And that one just missed outside. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Slow little grounder left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Tapped down the line. Bregman has it. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Sliders in for a strike. Cole sets. Here it is on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one down now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage to him.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 4-1. The 1-0 now to McCann. And he fouls this one off. Ripped down the first base line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Here's George Springer struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1 strike now from Cole. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Slow roller left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Cole gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The Angels, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.